Let's see the biggest blessing coming towards you in the month of July 2025, starting with Aries. What is the biggest blessing coming towards Aries in the month of July of 2025? What is the biggest blessing coming towards Aries? You have the Five of Pentacles and the Hangman. Okay. Five of Pentacles and Hangman. A lot of y'all are removing maybe a particular person, a place, whatever case may be. There's something that you're removing, that you're releasing, letting go of. Or for some of you, something's being taken from you. This could be a person. This could be a place. This could be anything. Clarify Five of Pentacles. King of Wands. Some of y'all, for some of you, Five of Pentacles can represent an abandonment. Okay, some of you may be being abandoned by someone. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's very possible, especially if you are dealing with a fire sign. Some of you could be being abandoned by someone. That is actually within your best interest. Okay, clarify the Hangman. Hangman. You have the Ace of Wands. First and foremost, I want to say that y'all are going to realize why later on as to why this is a good thing. A lot of y'all are abandoning something that you hold dear. Okay, for some of you, this is someone abandoning you, or for some of you that don't resonate with that, that is something or someone that you are abandoning that you might not want to abandon per se, to be honest. That again, you'll figure out later as to why. But with the King of Wands, if that is anyone else, the King of Wands is Aries energy. So if this is you, actually, this is something or someone that you actually hold dear, that you're passionate about, that a lot of you are actually going to be abandoning and letting go of. You're going to feel this loss at first. It is not going to feel like a blessing at first, okay? I see you having some sort of epiphany where you're kind of either realizing something that you want to replace that thing that you're abandoning or losing, that either comes in later, or some of you are simply looking on the bright side. Okay, clarify the Hangman. This Ace of Wands is a spark of a new beginning coming up. Yeah, Five of Cups. Yeah, I see some of y'all pining over whatever this was, but whatever this, I'm telling y'all, whatever this is, y'all not gonna really see the blessing until later. I really feel like y'all not gonna see it for real for a while. Eventually, you will realize as to why this was in your best interest. Again, either you let something go, or someone go, or it's being lost for you. But with this Ace of Wands, it's being replaced. Clarify the Ace of Wands. You will see the brighter side, though. Hangman represents a shift in perspective. Clarify the Ace of Wands, please. This is a whole new passion, a whole new idea, a whole new journey, possibly a whole new adventure. There's something brand new that is replacing it, to where you're going to kind of be like, oh, well, bet. You know what I mean? High Priestess. A lot of y'all know about this new beginning or new person or whoever this Ace of Wands represents. Some of y'all already know that y'all have this coming in for you, or you already have it, and, you just know that this is what's supposed to be replacing whatever is lost. Others of you with the High Priestess, that's just you kind of tuning in later on saying, oh, that's why. But it's giving surrender. It does give surrendering something or someone to replace it with something else. Whatever it replaces, or whoever replaces, is better than the last, okay? So your biggest blessing is that you're doing something for yourself that you might not like, or something's being done to you that you might not like, but you will see later on as to why this was the best thing for you, okay? If it's about a person or people, this could be about a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You also have strong Pisces energy is in here as well. You also have Scorpio and Taurus here as well, okay? All right. And for Taurus. Okay. What is the biggest blessing coming towards Taurus in the month of July 2025? Whoa. Queen of Swords is trying to pop out. Money. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. And Three of Pentacles. I heard windfall. A lot of y'all have some sort of major financial abundance or prosperity coming in. It's definitely about money. It's most definitely about money. The reason why this is happening is because you're going to be collaborating with a person or a group of people, and getting some things done. It's some sort of collaboration or teamwork effort here, where you and a group of people or one other person are getting some work done. Clarify Ten of Pentacles, please. High Priestess keeps coming out. High Priestess. Okay. A lot of y'all know this money is coming. A lot of y'all intuitively know this money is coming. Clarify Three of Pentacles. This won't shock you that this is successful. Excuse me. For others of you, Six of Cups. Others of you, if this is a love thing, y'all have some sort of really strong relationship coming up, and it's because the two of you are on the same page. If you are single, a good bit of you have possibly an ex coming back in. Six of Cups can represent a past person coming back in, and resurfacing. And Three of Pentacles represents the two of you like cooperating and collaborating with each other and kind of getting things together. Some of you, this could be about a family coming back together. Others of you, this could be a brand new person, and the Six of Cups can represent a past life connection that you have with this person, aka a soulmate, right? So this is a brand new person. A lot of y'all have a long-term relationship coming up, with someone that you intuitively feel a very strong connection to, that you could feel where this person is like your ideal lover, someone who is like perfect for you and kind of designed for you, very soulmate ish. Okay. For the ones of you in a relationship, could be very much take it to the next level because the two of you are on the same page with that as well. Okay. Something that may have been discussed in the past, maybe actually manifesting in the physical now, for the two of you to come together and actually work through those things. I want to say, I don't know why I thought this is after conflict. I don't know why. It doesn't, there's nothing here that says conflict in the reading, but for some reason, I feel like this is after conflict. Clarify Three of Pentacles. Now something shows me conflict. Six of Cups, Three of Swords. Yeah, I thought I was, okay. Yeah, this is after a heartbreak or this is after a breakup. Some sort of conflict for one of you or between the two of you. This could be conflict with other people or other situations and they came into the connection with someone, or there's this conflict between the two of you that is being fixed. But it felt like working through something. Some of you, this could be like marriage counseling or something here, but going successfully, by the way. But this is a beautiful read. Again, I very much feel this is a soulmate connection, especially with you as the High Priestess, feeling that intuitive connection with them. There's something here that you just know. You almost kind of maybe feel like it's meant to be, possibly as well. It's not for everybody, but this is after all this happens after some sort of pain or maybe betrayal. Okay, the swords through the heart. It could be after some sort of betrayal and a forgiveness. Okay. Some of you, if you have children, this could be the two of you co-parenting successfully as well. Maybe not even getting back together, but just co-parenting. But yeah, for a lot of you, this could be with a Pisces, another Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Libra, or a Scorpio. Okay. All right. And right for Gemini. What is the biggest blessing coming towards? Oh, hello. Five of Pentacles. We'll keep that in mind. What is the biggest blessing coming towards Gemini in the month of July 2025? Okay, we have the Page of Wands. Okay. And the Five of Swords. Huh. All right. Clarify the Page of Wands. Death. This feels like gossip. Immediately feels like gossip. Is the Page of Wands Gemini? No, excuse me. Is the Page of Wands an ally of Geminis? Is the Page of Wands Gemini themselves? You. I thought that was about to get messy. I was about to say, clarify the Five of Swords. The Hangman. I just heard no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Is this about Gemini and an enemy of Gemini's? How to put this? Is this about an enemy attempting to sabotage Gemini in some way, shape, or form, and it not prospering? Empress. The image I'm getting in my head is like huge. I first up for the most of you, I see y'all minding your business. I see y'all doing your best to mind your business. Okay, with the Page of Wands coming out first as you, I see you kind of living your best life, doing what you want to do. Maybe like getting into hobbies and things of that nature, doing things right. Five of Swords is a lot of times it's gossip. Five of Swords is hatred, period, though. Five of Swords is gossip, hatred, evil eye, all kind of stuff. Some of you, this could be spell work. It doesn't have to be, but it could be spell work. But it's giving very much protected. It's kind of like, how to describe what I'm seeing? Imagine you have a bodyguard. Imagine you have a bodyguard. The death card is representing an ending of something or a death of something. It's like something is not landing on you or whatever the case may be. It's as if, oh, perfect image. The damn God is a Woman Ariana Grande music video. There's a scene in that music video where Ariana is sitting on a stool. She's doing this. It's supposed to be an image of the it's meant to be a reference of a statue. But she's sitting like this, right? And these men are literally at her feet, like little tiny men, and they have words in their hand, like terrible words, obviously, a lot of hatred, and they're throwing them at her, and they're bouncing off of her. There's something here where somebody, or maybe a group of people, are doing exactly that, right? Where they're throwing some sort of hate, spell work, evil eye, words. They're doing something that should probably be affecting you, and it's not. They're not landing. Is like ricocheting off of you. So your biggest blessing is being protected, for one, especially for the ones practicing magic with this Page of Wands. Page of Wands can definitely be kind of a beginner magician, okay? But there's something here about, oh, that scared me. Sorry about that. That was my mama calling me. All right. Yeah. So where I left off at. So with this Page of Wands and the Death card, that is literally somebody. I don't know if it's somebody's energy or someone's words or maybe someone's spell work, whatever case may be, literally ricocheting off of you. It's kind of falling on deaf's ears. For a lot of you with the Death card and the Five of Swords, that is literally someone gossiping. That could definitely represent someone gossiping and it falling on deaf's ears and someone not listening. Okay. And with the Hangman, it represents restrictions. Someone kind of being held back or something not prospering. A lot of restraint here. With clarify the Five of Swords. What? Yellow. Four of Pentacles. Clarify Five of Swords. Strength. Is this meant to represent this person being quiet to Gemini, but talking behind their back only, but not letting Gemini hear it? This looks like everyone else can hear it but you. No, you do hear it. Does someone bring this news to Gemini at all? That someone's speaking on them? Yeah, someone brings it to you. Yeah, I'm seeing with the Strength card that could represent a friendly spirit, a friendly an ally, basically protecting you and coming to you to tell you this. Yeah, Emperor and Empress. This could be somebody who is a parent. This could be someone that you're in a relationship with. There's somebody here that's trying to protect you. Okay, definitely could be a masculine figure. Doesn't have to be, but there's somebody here who's trying to protect you. That could be coming to tell you what such and such is doing, right? But for the most part, this enemy could be an air sign, possible Pisces. I'm also seeing Scorpio and Leo, possibly a fire sign of any kind, Aries, Leo, and Sag. You also have Capricorn here for the enemy, or it could be one of the signs of the friend that's helping you out or protecting you. Okay. All right. Cancer. Okay. All right. What is the biggest blessing coming towards Cancer in July 2025? For my Cancer sons, happy birthday. What is the biggest blessing? Oop, hello. You have the Five of Wands as the blessing. The Eight of Swords. Clarify Five of Wands. The King of Pentacles. Is Five of Wands a fight? Is this people fighting over? Is this someone or people fighting over or fighting for Cancer? There's definitely some sort of. Oh, I think I know what this is. Yeah. Okay. Emperor. You have some sort of masculine figure here who is fighting for you. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Doesn't have to be masculine, but I get really masculine energy in this read. Is this a excuse me? Is this a person here who is trying to fight to work things out with Cancer because something that they did, some sort of injustice that they did to Cancer, is bothering them and making them feel kind of paralyzed and stuck in place? Judgment. There's somebody here who is feeling what they did to you. I feel like they're getting karma. Justice is here with the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords to the Justice is always jail. Okay? The Justice is like legal issues. Eight of Swords is literal jail. This could be literal jail, or this could be a mental prison. Maybe getting some sort of spiritual karma, whatever the case may be. They're paying for something that they're doing to you, or that they did to you, excuse me. Someone's paying some way, shape, or form. Either mentally, for their mental health, maybe their financial health. There's something here somebody's paying for, okay? They're trying to make it right by trying to fight for you. Five of Wands is definitely more kind of, not forceful, but kind of very much fighting, like war, like fighting for you. Clarify Five of Wands with the intent for, a shift. Excuse me. With the intent for positive change. Clarify Eight of Swords, please. Seven of Cups. I heard lost their way. So maybe something that they did or said, whatever this is that they did that was unjustified, that was kind of, oh. Could y'all hear me? I didn't realize my mic was off. Okay, in case y'all did not hear me, in case the microphone was off, 1 second. Yeah. In case y'all didn't hear me, the Gemini read that kind of was wrapped up for the most part. If you could not hear me for the Cancer reading, I did just start for real. You have the Five of Wands and the Eight of Swords, King of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Justice, and Seven of Cups. To clarify, Five of Wands to clarify, King of Pentacles and Wheel of Fortune to clarify Five of Wands, Justice, and Seven of Cups to clarify the Eight of Swords. This is somebody fighting for you, who is feeling every bit of karma that they needed to feel after doing something to you that was unjustified. This could be literal jail. This could be some sort of legal issues. This could be just spiritual karma, just something coming back to them energetically. But for the most part, is somebody here who's trying to fight for you and be responsible and do something that's right. This person is doing this by taking accountability first and foremost, and taking action with the intent to cause a positive shift and change in the two of you's connection. And in this situation, whatever this is here, whatever they did, they're trying to change it and fix it. It's kind of almost like rewinding time with this Wheel of Fortune. It's kind of like trying to rewind, trying to like undo something for the most part. This could be some sort of pain that they've caused you. They don't know how to do this. I'm not gonna act like they do. I don't think they know what they're doing, but they're trying their very best, and they're going to be very persistent. This person's also extremely confident that they can succeed in this, which is interesting because I don't think they know what they're doing. But they feel very confident. The King of Pentacles is not somebody who invests time into just anything. The King of Pentacles is a no, they're going to succeed, or they're not going to invest their time. They're just not. The King of Pentacles is very strategic and very intelligent. Normally, also known as the person who has the Midas touch as well with the King of Pentacles. Okay. For a lot of you, they're trapped in their mind and they're stuck on whatever they did, and it's eating them up from the inside. If it's not actual karma that they're actually going through. So for a good bit of you, your biggest blessing is someone trying to make something up to you and trying to cause some sort of change, and maybe even undo something that they did that they knew was wrong. Okay. This person could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, possible Scorpio, Libra, or an Aquarius. If I didn't say Leo already, Leo. Probably a Gemini, Leo, Scorpio. Yeah. All right. All right. For Leo. All right. What is the biggest blessing coming towards Leo in the month of July 2025? You have the King of Cups and the Eight of Swords. Clarify the King of Cups. Your biggest blessing could actually be a person. The presence of a person or the treatment from a particular person. Clarify King of Cups. The Page of Wands. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Is the Page of Wands Leo? This feels, yeah, I knew that was you. This feels like you receiving something from someone who cares deeply for you, some sort of maybe compassion or something like that. Are there 3 people in this reading? Yeah, look. Ace of Cups. Looks like a love read. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Something here about somebody being burdened and stuck in their head, but I don't think that's you or the person coming toward you. Is the Eight of Swords the same person that's coming up as the King of Cups? Oh, it is him. Oh, okay. No, I get it. I see it. All right. For a good bit of you, this is somebody here who... Is this romantic? Is this romantic love? It's love, definitely, but it's romantic. Yes, the Emperor. There's somebody here who is expressing love to you. There's somebody here, now you could be single, and there's somebody here who's expressing their love for you, their interest in you. For the ones of you who are single. For the ones of you in a relationship, this is someone who is expressing the love that they already have for you. Maybe by way of taking you out on a nice date, or maybe purchasing something for you, like, you know, flowers, whatever the case may be. But there's somebody here who is expressing their love in a very healthy way. It is because for a lot of you, they feel they took you for granted. Okay. Is this person here, clarify King of Cups, is this person here, King of Wands, this gives someone stepping up. Someone maturing, someone stepping up. Is this due to this person feeling they took Leo for granted and have been stuck in their head about how they have been treating Leo? Oh, hello. King of Pentacles. A lot of accountability I'm seeing. Like this reading, the Cancer reading right before this one. Seeing a lot of accountability. Is this them feeling burdened as well by how they used to treat Leo? Ooh. Yeah. Strength, Leo energy. This is somebody here who is stepping up. Excuse me, sorry. But there's somebody here who may have been neglecting you, burdening you, maybe putting a lot of responsibilities, maybe a lot of pressure, a lot of things on you, and not lightening the load, not helping at all, not doing anything that benefits both of you, right? But especially you. This person could have been selfish. They could have been me, give me. They could have been very self-absorbed for some of you, and kind of only focused on themselves. They are trying to now focus on you. They recognize how patient you've been with them, how nurturing you've been to them, how kind you've been to them, and generous, either with your love, your money, whatever the case may be. Could very much be all of it. They notice how much you've given to them, and how much that probably weighed on you. So now they are trying to do something that shows their appreciation and give back. You know what I mean? So I see someone almost feeling guilty about how they treated you. So they're going to be making up for it. Okay. Feels like a very kind of one-sided connection until July. All right. This person could be a fire sign, water sign, or earth sign. Really, any of them. A lot of court cards here. So heavy Capricorn, Aries, Sag, and Scorpio. You also have a strong Gemini here, but any fire sign, water sign, or earth sign. So could be really any sign, but those are the main signs I'm seeing here for this reading. Okay. I like that. I like that reading a lot. That was beautiful. All right. For Virgo. What is the biggest blessing coming towards Virgo in the month of July 2025? Hello. 7 of Wands. Okay. Period. Death. Okay. Clarify the 7 of Wands. 10 of Pentacles. How about death? Oh, okay. Taking 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups. Okay. I just heard from High School Musical where Sharpay said, "Out with the old, in with the new." Okay, with the Death card and 6 of Cups, that definitely represents endings to the past. Death and 6 of Cups. Okay, endings and past energies, past people, past events. A lot of y'all are. Wow, I'm getting a lot of downloads for y'all today. With 7 of Wands and 10 of Pentacles, I heard "Come Get Everything You Came For" from Beyonce's song "Spaghetti" from the Cowboy Carter album. So I heard "Out with the old, in with the new, come get everything you came for." Is 7 of Wands Virgo fighting for something? Yeah. Okay. A lot of y'all are fighting, for some of you, this could be for financial reasons specifically. 7 of Wands and 10 of Pentacles especially could very much be you fighting for wealth, prosperity, major abundance. This could be a home, okay? 10 of Pentacles could represent a luxury home. Some of y'all are fighting for something, and it's because there has been some sort of out with the old, in with the new. Death and 6 of Cups represents an ending of possibly a job, maybe a career, but there's something here that's being let go of, or something that's ending, something that's being released on your end. Letting go of some sort of past situation or trauma. If it's not a financial thing, this could definitely be something in regarding to a connection, okay? Where it's out with the old person, maybe in with something new, maybe someone new, excuse me. Yeah, I love that. Clarify death. But endings bring new beginning is your biggest blessing. Ace of Cups. Literally out with the old and with the new. 6 of Cups is past, Ace of Cups is new. Literally verbatim. Come on, son. Come on, sunset. All right. But very much out with the old and with new, especially when it comes to love or money. Out with ill with something that you do not like, especially, by the way. Clarify 6 of Cups, please. Do not like. Something that hurts you. It could be a person. It could very much be a person. Very much be a person. For some of you, this is a love reading. For some of you that's requiring for love. A lot of y'all are pushing somebody out that you have a lot of history with. Okay, 7 of Wands and 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles represents legacy. Someone that you may have a deep and long-term connection. I'm talking about not just like a few months. Like a year or two. I'm talking about years to some time, right? I see a lot of y'all pushing something out that you invest a lot of time and effort and energy into, and replacing that person with a new person, a very brand new person. Others of you, same thing except with a job or a career, okay? And that is a big blessing because it's something that probably needed to be released due to the fact that it did hurt you at some point, okay? But you Ace of Cups is literally the card of blessing, and you have that coming up for you as your outcome. So it's definitely giving whatever this is that you are fighting for after you release something or someone, that new thing is the better replacement. Somebody else has got that same read. Was that Aries? Aries got that same read. If you are dealing with an Aries, this is especially for you. Emperor, Aries, especially April Aries. If you're dealing with an Aries, it's definitely for you. Okay, if you have Aries in your chart, this is definitely for you. Okay, Aries got the same exact read. Except yours is more you pushing it out and fighting for this. Aries, it kind of had to be done to them, I think. It looked like it very much had to be done to them. But yeah, it's looking like a shift in transition, excuse me, not a shift, a transition from one thing to another. Okay, or one person to another. T. Okay, if it's from one person to another, this person could be a water sign, especially Scorpio, or a Cancer, okay, or a Leo, Virgo, or a Leo, excuse me. That's a Leo? Yeah, Leo and Libra. Yeah, excuse me. Or Aries with the Emperor. All right. All right. What is the biggest blessing? What is the biggest blessing coming towards Libras in July of 2025? The biggest blessing. Oh, I immediately heard solitude. Hermit. But we'll see. Hermit could represent a lot of things here. Oh, okay. Yeah. Queen of Swords. Is the Hermit Libra? That is you. Is the Queen of Swords Libra? I feel like it's about a person. Queen of Swords is not you. Okay. Clarify the Hermit. Yeah. 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 Yes. Hermit to the Temperance. Okay. First and foremost, with the Hermit and Temperance, that is you having peace of mind. Okay. That is you isolating yourself from maybe someone is giving from someone. Maybe someone who's fairly harsh. We'll get to that person in a second. But your biggest blessing is the Hermit to the Temperance. Hermit represents peace, solitude, isolation, being grounded, going on your own journey, kind of being followed and guided by your own light here, okay? The Hermit is his or her own god or goddess, okay? They kind of move on their own and do their own thing. Hermit, right? Temperance is all about peace. Again, Hermit also is as well. So it's giving peace of mind, but mostly in isolation, not with a whole bunch of people around them. It's in isolation. It's kind of the image of someone who maybe live alone and meditates a lot and drinks tea. Kind of that kind of vibe. It looks like some sort of spiritual journey. For most of you, this could very much be a you deepening or going deeper into your spiritual path for the ones of you that are on that journey. Why this is happening is the Queen of Swords. That is not you, which is interesting because Queen of Swords is Libra energy. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Hello. The Magician. Is the Queen of Swords an ally of Libras? This person, is this an ally of Libras? It is an ally. Okay, just making sure. It is spiritual here. Is the Queen of Swords and Magician meant to represent someone who is a master spiritualist? Who is guiding and helping Libra get to that point? There's some sort of master here. Ace of Swords. You have some sort of teacher or master here who is guiding you and giving you the correct information, the correct guidance, wisdom, all kinds of different things. It's almost as if, for my Marvel fans, it's almost like if Agatha Harkness or Wanda. No, actually more so like Doctor Strange. If someone was teaching, you know what I mean? Especially for the ones on a spiritual path. Honestly, for the ones of you who are not, is simply giving isolation. Okay, I'm gonna say it anyway because it's not what it's giving, really. But this is the first thing that I thought when this was coming up in this reading. For some of you, that isolation and peace is coming from you isolating yourself from someone who you deem as a bit of a know-it-all or kind of annoying or maybe talking at you or maybe kind of being kind of brutal with you. You're kind of not escaping someone, but maybe distancing yourself from someone who you feel doesn't get you or is not helpful, or whatever the case may be. There's somebody here who you may deem as kind of cold and like detached, you know what I mean? With this Queen of Swords. Now, that's for some of you. Most of you, what is mostly giving is a spiritual journey. And it's with the help of someone who knows exactly what they're doing, who's been through it all, who has learned everything that they know from the hardest lessons you could think of. Queen of Swords is the Ice Queen of the deck. Someone who had to have gone through a lot to kind of harden her heart, his or her heart. But they are someone who is a master at what they teach, what they advise, okay? And I see you taking this advice and it helping you either gain peace, get deeper in your spiritual journey, or grow as a person. This could be someone helping you with shadow work as well. In the mundane sense, a lot of you, this could be therapy, okay? A lot of you, this could be therapy and you healing. This is definitely some sort of healing here as well. But mostly what I'm seeing for you is growth, especially spiritual, a deepening of your spiritual journey, peace and healing. Okay, so it could be some sort of recovery from something that you maybe been through, that someone else has the wisdom to help you move through and grow through. Okay, this person that's helping you could be an Aries, Gemini, or a Virgo, possible another Libra. Okay, possibly a Gemini or an Aquarius though as well. Sagittarius or Virgo, heavy Virgo. Okay, that was a beautiful. I really like that read. That was beautiful. All right. All right, for Scorpio, what is the biggest blessing coming towards Scorpio in July 2025? Yellow. Okay, it came out reversed. I'm going to take it reversed. The Devil reversed. It flipped up. It flipped like that onto the table. To the Nine of Pentacles. Makes sense. Okay. This, for first and foremost, first impression for this, Devil reverse with a Nine of Pentacles upright is you gaining your independence and breaking some sort of codependent tie on something or someone. Okay. The Devil upright can represent obsessions, temptations, chains, right? But when it's reversed, it's the chains being broken. That's freedom, that's liberation, that's personal power, right? Clarify the Devil reverse. Nine of Pentacles for why is because you are now becoming more independent, how do I put it? Yeah, independent. Clarify Devil reverse. I was trying to find another word, but King of Swords. Immediately heard outsmarted something or someone. Immediately heard that. You could have very much been attached to or maybe codependent on a very dominating person, place, thing, whatever the case may be. You could have felt powerless in a situation where someone else could have been kind of pulling the strings. Is something here about you breaking free from a person, place, or thing by outsmarting it or them. Clarify Nine of Pentacles. The Sun. To clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Freedom. I just heard break every chain. Break every chain. Clarify the Devil reverse a little further, please. Let's see something. Yeah. Four of Swords. Breaking free and healing. The Four of Swords can represent healing and recovery, okay? Four of Swords would be like someone getting injured and being in the hospital, okay? A lot of you are becoming healthier in a particular area of your life. This could be mentally, this could be psychologically, especially if this is somebody like controlling you or doing anything to you that maybe had been abusive or anything like that. Could very well be like some sort of like abusive partner or something like that, okay? For some of you, this could be habits. Maybe this could be bad habits that you have altogether that you are no longer going to be having. Excuse me. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Four of Cups. Four of Cups is the card of rejection. The Four of Cups is the card of you can't trick me anymore, you can't hurt me anymore, because you're rejecting it, okay? For this reading especially. With the Four of Cups, the devil, whoever this devil is, may still try to tempt you after you are broken free from it. So expect that. With the Four of Cups, the cup at the very top is being offered to the person that is attempting to heal, who is attempting to move forward and grow and be independent from this place or thing, or person. The Four of Cups is the card of, no, I don't want that. I'm good with these three at the bottom. As we know, the Three of Cups is about celebrations and happiness and freedom. Celebrations, happiness, friendship, things like that. You're good with these three. You do not need this fourth thing. It would bring you back here, okay? Where maybe you're not in control. So now your biggest blessing, why it's happening is because you desire freedom. You desire independence, and abundance, and happiness. But you is kind of like walking out of a jail cell and feeling the sun hit your face. It's feeling like that. Okay. Clarify the King of Swords. I really want to see about the King of Swords. It's about a person. It's a person. Whoever this devil is a person. For some of you, it doesn't have to be. But whoever this is for is a person. Lovers. It's a person. I see a sweet talker. I see somebody who knows exactly what to say to make you stay. And possibly has gotten away with it before and they won't anymore. This is a sweet talker. But I'm not confident that they're saying the things that they're saying to you because they actually mean them. I'm confident they're saying them because they know it logically that it's going to affect you in a way that they want it to affect you so that they get what they want out of you, whether it's money or a place to stay or you to stay, whatever the case may be. But they're saying it just to say it. Okay, so just be careful with that. All right, but a lot of y'all are breaking free from something that's toxic or someone that is toxic. Most of y'all is someone. Okay, this person's using logic, not real emotion. All right, to swindle, and it's not working anymore. Okay, that's why I got in the beginning that it was you outsmarting somebody. Yeah, very much so. This person could be a Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, or a Leo. I'm getting those the strongest. You also have Virgo here, Libra, and Cancer here as well for that person. Okay, any air sign or any water sign as well with the King of Swords and Knight of Cups. Also Gemini, if I hadn't said Gemini. All right, for Sagittarius. What is the biggest blessing coming towards Sagittarius in July 2025? What is the biggest blessing coming towards Sagittarius? Hello. The World. Okay, your two biggest cards for endings. So something's ending. Clarify the World. Let's see. Jeez, Strength. 3 majors back to back. Clarify the Death card. Period. 2 of Wands. Okay. This will be the equivalent of someone graduating. Confidently, proudly, strongly. Strength here, right? This will be the equivalent of someone graduating with the World card and the Strength card. And then that being the ending of a chapter and they switching and they're transitioning to another chapter, right? So this could be like someone going from like high school to college. So some sort of major celebratory event is happening for you and it's specifically wrapped around completing some sort of cycle, something about completing. Something you did on your own. with very little help. You could have had some help, but very little help. Something you did very much independently, confidently, maybe brave, maybe in a very brave way. Clarify the world. But with the Death card, yeah, Ace of Cups. Walking right into something new. Clarify death. Justice. Getting something you deserve. I like this. It feels like for one, it feels like a major life change. Something that's actually going to, what's the word? What is the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, crap. Okay. For a very small portion of you. This might be like for like one person. I specifically heard passing the bar exam. That could be for somebody out there, but there's something here about passing the bar exam, okay? Especially with the world injustice, of course. But I like this. I like this a lot. But this is definitely going from... This could definitely be from going from school to work, especially. What I'm getting the most is going from school to work. Doesn't have to be. Some of you, again, it's a bar exam. Maybe some of you are getting into like some sort of law or police work or anything like that. The Sun. I see a lot of success for a lot of you as well. But the biggest blessing coming up for you is some sort of major transition. That's what I wanted to say. This is a major life change for a lot of you, especially when it comes to like school to work. Something that the next thing you're heading toward, the second part of the transition, is going to bring you a lot of success that you've maybe been trying to cook up for some time now anyway. All on your own, especially with strength in the world, but you were ending some sort of journey and now are transitioning to another one, okay? So I'm also, for some of you, mastering something and now focusing on something else. You're shifting your focus onto something else, okay? It looks really good though. For some of you, you could have a Libra, Leo, or Scorpio in your chart. I'm also seeing Aquarius. I don't see anybody else in this reading. This could be a love reading. If this is a love reading, I really feel like it's more personal for just you. But if this is a love reading, it's giving a closure, a successful one, a good one, with someone from your past, someone that you may have already let go, maybe some time ago, or maybe even recently, and closing that chapter out for good and having a new beginning in love with this Ace of Cups, okay? And then with this new beginning, it's something that is unfamiliar, something you have not done yet, which is possibly, for some of you, getting what you deserve in that romantic connection, okay? With the Two of Wands and Justice, that could represent a new beginning. This could be with the same person that you may be with or may have been dealing with, or this could be a whole other different person, but there's some sort of drastic change in a romantic connection as well for some of you, okay? Again, if that is what you're dealing with, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Libra, and Cancer for that person. Possible Aries. Okay? Heavy Leo. The sun is setting. All right. All right, for Capricorn, what is the biggest blessing? What is the biggest blessing coming towards Capricorn in July of 2025? Oh, hello. Okay, we have the High Priestess. She tried to come up reverse. The Nine of Cups. Left on the High Priestess? Hermit. Very spiritual. Left on Nine of Cups. Oh. Upright reverse. Oh, crap. I'm not going to go grab that right now. Where is it? Oh, God. It's reverse, actually. All right. Death reverse. For the Nine of Cups. I'm going to go get that in a second. Death reverse on the Nine of Cups. Okay. Clarify the High Priestess. This could be a few different things. This could be a few different things. Clarify Nine of Cups. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Something here about somebody you know. How do I put this? How do I word this? How do I word this? The biggest blessing coming towards you is something that you have already prepped yourself for. This was kind of hard to explain because a lot of y'all already see this coming before I said anything. There is somebody in your life, romantic, platonic, whoever, professional, whatever the case may be, who you know to be very selfish, who refuses to let you go, who refuses to allow you to spread your wings and fly, right? Who's maybe always coming back into your life. They could be very inconsistent. They could be in and out, whatever the case may be, but you know that they have self-serving motives, right? They live to please themselves and they don't really care to please anybody else, right? They get everything they want. That's all they really care about. The biggest blessing coming up for you is you seeing it coming and you seeing through them. High Priestess is the all-knowing divine feminine in the tarot deck, whether you're man or woman. Your biggest blessing is your heightened psychic abilities, being able to read people and see who they are before they can actually hurt you. You see it coming. You see their betrayal coming. You see them hurting you at some point. And it's not because you're psychic or because you can, read the future. Now, some of you can. Okay? Some of y'all can. All right? If you think you cannot, because everybody could, if you think you cannot, you still can see who this person is, who they really are. I feel like with the Knight of Wands here, there is somebody who's very slick, who's very suave, who knows they're charming and use their charms to get the things that they want. You know they're like that. Their games, they can't get over you. They think that they can just kind of get one over you. They really cannot. They really can't. But you know this person is not really going anywhere. But you know that they also will be. You know they can hurt you if you let them, and you're not going to let them. You know and see it coming that they're going to do this, or that they could hurt you if you let them. So your biggest blessing is isolating yourself, or just spiritually and mentally isolating, and maybe not just trying not to get too attached. Even if you're like entertaining them, you see something coming when it comes to them. Now, some of you could be just straight up isolating from them and just saying, yeah, because look, the Hermit is looking dead at this Ten of Swords, right? So you see it coming. You see this betrayal coming. You see the backstabbing coming. Either because you've dealt with this person and they've betrayed you before and you know it, or just in general you're just highly intuitive. But you're not letting them either hurt you again or hurt you at all for the first time, okay? But you know they're not gonna let you go. For most of you, it's because they've hurt you before, and you have learned your lesson and not letting it happen again. All right. So your biggest blessing is your psychic abilities, and if this is someone who's returning to you, learn lessons that's sinking in, and you learn it from them, and you moving forward and moving accordingly when it comes to this particular person. Okay. Maybe having a bit of a guard up. Okay. They're also gonna have a hard time reading you to see what's going on with you or how you feel or anything like that. High Priestess is really hard to read. Okay. Yeah, but this person is. They're not smarter than you. They're not getting over on you at all or again. Okay. This person could be a fire sign: Aries, Leo, Sag, possible Pisces, possible Scorpio. I also have Virgo here, a little bit of Gemini, but strong Pisces. Okay, biggest sign I'm getting is Pisces. Okay, be right back. All right, I had to go get the Death Tarot card. All right, let's go to Aquarius. All right. What is the biggest blessing coming towards Aquarius in the month of July 2025? Oop. Yellow. Oh, the Death card is the Death card. All right. What is the biggest blessing coming towards Aquarius in July? All right. You have a major change coming up. It's more of a transition coming up. Excuse me. Is the King of Wands Aquarius? It's the King of Wands, Aquarius. Yeah, the Hermit. King of Wands is literally because you said so. Yes, it's sort of change that's coming up for you, where you could be releasing something or something's ending, and it's really kind of because you said so. I see you. I think that mostly I feel like the goal is to end something. Yeah, the Death card to the King of Wands, you're looking right at the Death card. It looks like you're trying to end something. So maybe it's a sort of path, maybe a relationship. There's something here that you are intentionally trying to end. Clarify the Death card. The reason it's happening is because you're making it happen. Is Death a breakup? I think it's a breakup. Four of Wands. Clarify the King of Wands. Ace of Wands. Clarify the Death card. For some of you, it's not a breakup. Clarify the King of Wands. Oh, Page of, okay. Page of Wands on the left, Page of Cups on the right. Are the Page of Wands and Page of Cups two different people? Ten of Pentacles. Is Aquarius leaving one person for another? Y'all are, to me, striking as the kings in the spread. Is this Aquarius leaving one person to go to another? Queen of Cups. Is this is this Aquarius breaking up with someone because they're interested in someone else? Oh, whoa. No, it's not that. Hangman. Okay. No, it's not that. It very much could be that for some of you, but it's not that for the main story. Clarify Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Page of Wands. Eight of Wands. This friendship turn lover? Friendship turn lover. High Priestess. It's definitely a love read. Page of Wands to the Page of Cups. Page of Wands is more of the flirty, the excitement of the connection. King of Cups is somebody who is developing feelings. That's definitely y'all. Okay. Death is the ending of how a connection is currently going for you and someone, and the beginning of the connection between the two of you as well. Especially with Death to the Ace of Wands. With this, yeah. Endings bring new beginnings. That's happening a lot in July, by the way. It's happening a lot. It's coming up a lot. All right. This is happening because you are taking initiative in making this happen. I keep wanting to say that. You are taking interest in someone, and you have a vision for what the two of you's future could be. I see this being more of a deep love that you have for this person. They could very much be a fire sign or water sign, by the way. Nothing else is here except fire and water. Nothing else. No air, no earth, nothing. Just Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. That is it, by the way. Even at the bottom of the deck. This is somebody here who is actually kind of cute. I just heard Daddy's Baby, which is really cute. Kind of kinky. But King of Wands to the Page of Cups, I'm seeing a very, very masculine person, and then a very feminine princess treatment kind of person. I get a very dominating masculine here, and also in a very cutesy feminine. In the whole read, it's kind of like that in the past and in the future. Like somebody here, either you're the submissive one or you're the dominant one, but it's kind of giving one of you is going to be more dominant and the other one's going to be more feminine and more submissive. Excuse me, I meant to say submissive. I like this. This is really cute, but it's very much giving a friendship turn romantic connection between you and someone here. I feel like the two of you have been close for a while. It's gonna be someone you is this someone that they just met? Some of you it is. Some of you it is. Okay. But it does give kind of new. It does give new. Okay. But it's especially for the ones of you who have someone newer in your life. Okay. The death could also represent rebirth. Okay. So it could be somebody who's been known for a while. Doesn't have to be, but it does show signs of a very new connection that is progressing extremely fast. Someone is falling fast for the other. Okay. Again, this could be for a fire, with a fire sign or a water sign. Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Okay, but it's very much this biggest blessing is a romantic and sexual for some of you. Ace of Wands and King of Wands, very sexual, very fun. Going from friendship turn romantic. Okay, and this person, if not you, the other person feeling very flattered and catching feelings real bad too as well. So that's good. Again, fire sign or water sign. Doesn't have to be. I do get Aquarius energy at the bottom. That could be another Aquarius. Okay. All right. For Pisces, what is the biggest blessing coming towards Pisces in July of 2025? Y'all the only ones in the entire stream that, not stream, video, that pulled the Fool card. The Fool. I cannot speak. The Fool. For the biggest blessing, which I love. Two of Swords. That is so Pisces. Okay. The Fool and Two of Swords. Okay. Your biggest blessing, a risk you take goes your way. Why it's happening is because you don't know what path to go on or what choice to make. You have a choice between two people, two things, two places. There's some sort of choice. You are caught between a rock and a hard place, right? Your biggest blessing is instead of you going left or right or choosing point A or point B, instead of you choosing, you're just saying, we ball and jumping off the ledge and just either choosing one of the two options that you were confused with. It's kind of giving your biggest blessing is luck. It's giving luck, okay? Clarify the Fool. This is so funny to me. Yeah. You achieve success by just being like, okay, I'm just going to pick one. Just damn it. Clarify Two of Swords. That's hilarious. King of Swords. Yeah. It's like trying to think of a logical plan was not working for you. Using your intuition and just taking a risk and just kind of free falling and either not choosing or choosing the option between the two things, the two people that you felt was the best for you and just saying, I don't know what the outcome is for this, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to just see what happens. You do succeed in whatever this is. Whatever choice you end up making, the risk you take, you succeed and you're fine. You're going to be fine. Clap Two of Swords. This is so Pisces reading. King of Swords and King of Pentacles. Now, if this is two different people, you end up choosing the right person. Okay? For some of you, if this is a love reading, you don't know who to choose. If you have two different options in love, right? You're choosing one of them over the other and you end up making the right choice. If these are both you, this was a choice between common sense and I want to say common sense and logic. Not common sense and logic. I want to actually say common sense and more of a what if. King of Swords for me seems very curious in this reading, especially with the Fool attached to this reading. It's something here about the King of Swords is screaming curiosity to me. Almost like the King of Pentacles. Let's say the King of Swords and King of Pentacles are both you. King of Pentacles knows what he's talking about from experience, from things that he knows has been successful. King of Pentacles is extremely successful. He or she knows what's going to work. King of Swords, more man or woman with a plan. King of Swords is more of what if I tried this and this is just as successful as whatever made the King of Pentacles so successful. So it's almost like experience and no experience, having to choose between what you do know is going to work and what you don't quite know is going to work, but you have a good feeling about it, and you're just kind of like, get we ball. But again, if the King of Swords and King of Pentacles are two different people, is you're choosing between the two of them, you know, plain and simple, you end up making the right choice and end up gaining that success that you may have been afraid you weren't going to get. Okay? Clarify the Fool, please. King of Wands. Okay, so 3 kings back to back to back is kind of crazy. You will gain success because you trusted your instinct. King of Wands. You had a vision for something. You're going to be successful because you trusted your instinct. Clarify the King of Wands, please. 2 of Wands came out reversed. I don't know if I want to take it. I'll put it reverse. It is reversed. 2 of Wands reverse. Just screw it. 2 of Wands reverse. Yeah. It's 2 of Wands reverse representing Pisces sticking to what they know. I felt for a good bit of you, you're sticking to what you know. That's why it's gonna work. Yeah. A lot of you are gonna maybe choose to stick to what you know, and not the unknown. Okay. All right. If it's about a person, it could be between an air sign and an earth sign. Doesn't have to be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If it's between 2 people, they could be their signs. If not, then it's simply about you, and you could have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but especially Taurus, Aquarius, Aries, and Scorpio and Leo in your chart. If this is solely just you making a choice between 2 things. Okay? All right, that's all I have for you guys today. Hopefully you enjoyed, and if you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.